Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Just catching up on what Mike and I have been talking about. So Corey's not online tonight, and I jokingly said, "Oh no, Corey Conacher," and Mike was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." He's a hockey player, and his career has amounted to nothing.
So you
Mm,
just listed a D-rate hockey player.
pretty much, he's played NHL. He's played 193 games, 28 goals, 47 assists,
That's still a lot of games.
118 penalty minutes. But he's a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Why that name
That I don't know.
is in my head is beyond belief.
Because then, what team do you play for even?
He spent time with the Lightning and the Islanders.
Yeah, so teams that don't matter. Lightning, I guess, but
I mean, the Lightning matter. The Islanders matter
but
too, but
the Islanders do not matter. What are we living in?
they do now. The Islanders matter.
Islanders are like the Chicago Bears. Every year we pretend they matter. We tell ourselves this is the year they matter. And then they're here to disappoint.
Well, at least the Islanders are better than the Blackhawks.
Okay, shut up. I was in college during the good years.
You and I could feel the team better than the goddamn Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay, to be fair, you watch about a structured team. Nothing was quite like watching the Cubs being destroyed this year on the last day of trades. That was the definition of destroying a team.
No, that was the whole point. They were very clear that they were going to build up and then they were going to tear it down. That's the new style.
Yeah,
You don't keep
but
people around. They're doing what Pittsburgh does and has done since that franchise started. They build up really, really good talent and then they cut them off. It's like Moneyball. And it's effectively Moneyball.
It's Moneyball. Moneyball changed everything. I know.
Oh
So
man, holy cow.
I've been feeling
Ooh.
nauseous and stuff all day and not had a fun morning. So naturally I ordered sushi for dinner.
Oh.
Are you drinking? Was it the wild turkey or something?
Oh boy.
Did you just down yourself wild turkey? What'd you do?
It's just wild turkey over a sphere. Oh man. No, because the Traverse City is a 80 proof, I think.
And what's wild turkey's like 120?
It's 101, the one I have.
Okay. I was like, because wild turkey's up there. Also, that's a weak bourbon. 80?
No, that's pretty standard for bourbons. 80 proof.
Maybe I've just had stronger bourbons things. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, 80 to 90 is gonna be your typical bourbon. 101 is kind of the upper limit. I mean, Evan Williams has a 101. I think Woodford's got a 101.
Woodford definitely has. Oh, the Woodford in my house might be I'm pretty sure it's above 100.
Yeah, I mean, there's some bourbons out there that are 110, 120. But you start to lose some of what makes it what makes a good bourbon.
Oh, I see. Okay, so 100 is usually the benchmark when it gets defined as a spirit.
Yeah. So basically, you're a spirit. If I remember right, a spirit is anything over 50% alcohol content. So technically, isopropyl alcohol is considered a spirit because it's minimum 70%. So, I mean, there were even some hand sanitizers. This is going back decades now. That they could only be sold in liquor stores because they were considered spirits.
That's funny.
But the microbrew that I go to play trivia at on Tuesday nights. They're now doing whiskeys and bourbons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's none of like the craft stuff, which I would have.
I'm dropping in boot camp there. Yeah, that's
I would
interesting.
have
That's not
wanted like if you're gonna do that, and you're
do it the
already like a
craft.
microbrew. Like
Yeah.
I mean, Michigan's got some great spirits. Like they've got I mean, Michigan's got some of the best moonshine in the country.
But see, that's something I just never would have pegged.
I mean, you got to think about it, right? Like Michigan is the south of the North.
I thought that was Wisconsin.
No, no.
See, the joke I once heard, which I love, is someone described it perfectly. Is Wisconsin is the southern state in the north, and Florida's the northern state in the south.
Mm, yes, only
Because
because of
Florida,
populations. Yeah,
yeah, because Florida is mostly transplants from the north. Like that's why.
yeah. I got a C4.
Okay, don't randomly.
No, I know better. Not a dumbass. I also got an ump and a Sega, so I will be on my way over to you.
Our trivia got canceled yesterday, sadly, because the place was closed for a private event. But we didn't know that till we got there.
Oh, that sucks.
And we're like, God damn it. And everyone around us around here does like, that's the only one that does trivia Tuesday nights. Basically, kind of how it works is every bar around here is kind of does trivia a different night.
Like that's the worst one. You know, you're expecting one thing like that, and
Because that's been our like Tuesday night, like all of us get together and go to trivia.
yeah, trivia just hits harder on a Tuesday night because it's Trivia Tuesdays.
It's trivia Tuesdays. And the place does Taco Tuesdays. The negative though
The
is that
I'm
it's hipster
honestly like I'm glad the place that I do trivia at stopped doing food
tacos.
because their food wasn't amazing.
This food actually was this place has a lot of like brats and like sausages and stuff that are really good.
That being said, oh shit, what's this? Oh, it's a vector. Did you grab that level 2 vest?
I did.
Okay, one sec, 'cause there's another one up there.
I see.
Okay, there's anything and everything. Jesus Christ. There is a hipster taco place that is right down the road from where we do trivia.
Mm.
And they are getting, I believe they're getting their liquor license.
Oh. Wait, how do you do trivia without a liquor license?
The taco place doesn't have a liquor license.
But
So
how do you do?
the city that my parents still live in,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really a city, it's a town. For the people watching, the county that I grew up in, Ottawa County, was a dry county on Sundays for ever until I think it was 08 or 09.
That's insane beyond
So
belief.
no
Like I know
beer
you're telling the
or
truth.
liquor sales.
Like I grew up
on
in Illinois,
Sundays.
which you understand. Illinois has
shit.
maybe the loosest liquor laws in the nation. It's Illinois and Wisconsin the loosest.
That guy at the mark has no idea what's going on.
I'm watching too.
We can ambush him if we want.
You ready?
Well, hold on. Let him act first.
He really doesn't see us.
He's doing like the exact same loop. All right, 3, 2, 1. I knocked him. All right, move in. Just push him.
That's what I'm doing.
God, you got that Panzerfaust. That thing sucks. Look out, look out. Look out. I got a shotgun. There we go, got him. God, that guy was stupid.
Do you have anything?
He had an M16. That's it, and a level 1 backpack.
I need the backpack if you didn't. Oh, the backpack right here, never mind.
I was gonna say, we haven't looted these ones, so there's probably stuff in here.
Oh.
Tommy gun. There's a level 2 helmet. There's a couple over here.
I have a level 2 helmet.
There's M4 and an M16.
Oh, did I tell you so? Cyberpunk has the next gen free demos.
I've been playing Cyberpunk. I got back into it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot you actually had a PC, right?
Yeah.
Which for PC was always fine. The issue was.
I wouldn't define it as fine.
It was. I heard it described as like Fallout level of jank.
So here's the funny thing, right? Like, everybody was complaining about the jank.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any issues until they started patching the game.
That's funny. I'd be curious what caused that.
So, I had a few weird bugs, but nothing out of the ordinary for a
giant open world game.
A giant open world game in the first week or whatever. So
yeah, you like there's a level you accept.
There's accepted bugs.
Like if you said, hey, there's a weird art glitch once in a while, you have to reload. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I never had anything that was truly game breaking.
I have a question. When does the game become open world though? Because I'm like 2 hours into this game and it's still like I'm being.
Oh, it's faster than that.
Really, I'm still kind of going down this first section.
So you did your class opening?
Maybe I'm still doing that? Is that possible?
What class did you choose?
Cyber or something.
Corpo?
Yeah.
That's the longest one.
Okay.
Oh, we got another person. Over this way.
Sounds good. But yeah, I found it interesting too once I realized I'm like, wait, is this quest specifically for my class?
Yeah. You have a opening and then it
does like a soft cut into the actual.
Yeah, there he is. I mean, we were both idiots, but got a nice little tag team here. M4 and a Sega.
That's nice. I'm seeing what else we've got over there.
And jockey pants, so that I can do this. Look at my fine ass. We're out of the zone now. So yeah, it's. Do you remember? I forget which E3 it was. If it was the first one or the second one, where they showed gameplay. So not the first E3 that it was announced.
Yeah, I know you're talking, but I want to call it 2017.
Where they show you like rescuing the girl that was on ice and like the trauma team comes and picks her up and everything.
Right, yeah.
That's the first I guess true mission of the game.
Okay, so I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, Corpo is the longest intro.
Like it's fine. I might pick up the game. Currently, it's on sale on PSN for $25. So for $25, this feels like my type of game.
I mean, there's $25 worth of enjoyment in that game.
Yeah. And also, like, I really like that type of, like, RPG kind of where I think you probably like it less, where, like, this would probably scratch that itch for me for a while.
I mean, I did reach a point where, like, I just hit a trainer to kind of blast through the game. Because it was typical, this is weird. They opened one door but not the other. It's typical CD Projekt where you're just going along and you have like 18,000 quests, but it feels like you're not making progress on any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you take like a step forward in one, and that puts you 2 steps back in another quest, and you're like, okay. Like I just need to do just focus on one quest, and get that done, and then move on to the next one. Like I hit that point about 30 hours in, I would say.
Yeah, well, I'm probably more okay with that, yeah. Because like I was Person of Witcher where I think I did every quest.
Yeah, and I mean, like, some of the perks were so broken at the beginning.
Yeah, they've definitely, I heard they revamped everything.
Yeah, to the point where, like, if I went into my endgame save, I would have to respec my character. They pulled everybody's perk points. There's
Which is
fucking
always the worst. Like they're time. It's like it's early access games. I understand when you have to do it, but it's so annoying. Yeah, I can hear it.
I
Like that's
saw
my
a
issue with
head.
like
Yep, sure enough.
that's my issue
It's
with
that
Rogue
bush.
Legacy 2 is I keep wanting to go back into it, but like they keep respecking me, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go in. They're behind this rock. Just go. Just push.
Let's do the thing. Is it just one guy?
Apparently. Oh, his buddy's right here.
Oh.
Or is he dead?
He
His
dead.
buddy. Okay. He went down, so
There is someone else. That means be careful.
there we go. Yeah, but they could be playing, squad fill and
Yeah, it doesn't mean they're
Shit.
here. Just more of a like there were other
shots.
shots in the car.
Somebody hit the truck.
Yes, they did.
Where are they?
I don't know.
I don't see them.
Yep, I do. Right where I marked.
Yep.
I'm gonna heal.
Somebody's got a turn 98. So be careful.
Fuck, he's really not you.
Oh. Fuck.
He's about to.
Oh, they just killed me. I got you.
Yeah, that was once you went down. I was like, there, it's gonna be done.
Oh, did they get
We
you?
got a lot of action in that one.
Leave match. There we go. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do, and actually, so Corpo is interesting because you can, if you level up your Corpo, it's basically just leveling your character up. It opens dialogue options, and there's a quest line where if you're Corpo, it's like super easy.
Oh, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
So
already
they
had a
at least
few
did
things
that
where I've had.
like, your character class, in the sense of Corpo, Street Kid, or whatever, actually matters. In the sense that it makes it's a different interaction. Because like the first mission, I guess it's not the first mission, it's like the second or third mission. There's one where if you're a street kid, like you call out what drug they're using, and it eases tensions. I would say focus on like athleticism and
I have points in intelligence and something else. I've got what I really put points in.
athleticism and the one like the tech one.
I'm pretty sure it's the tech one. I'm pretty sure I did intelligence in the tech one.
Because you can finish the encounter that I was talking about where you can identify the drug. You can finish that if your strength is level 7.
Yeah.
You can finish that whole interaction like super fast. Because once you reach strength 7, I believe it is, you can override the miniguns.
Oh.
And then once you reach strength 8, you can detach the miniguns and use those.
That sounds wild.
And then 7 gets you the option to take one of the bosses out instantly.
No, there are things about. So one of the things I really like about. I will go to what you said then. One of the things I really like is. So I really like the Deus Ex games. And then obviously theme-wise, they're very similar games.
Yes, that like Deus Ex is the perfect like analogy for Cyberpunk. Like,
yeah, like it's Deus Ex meets a bigger RPG. That's really what it is.
it's not even that, honestly. It's like It's if Deus Ex was like fleshed out
Yeah, because Deus Ex actually
20% more.
has some pretty strong RPG mechanics in it.
Yeah. And like a lot of the Deus Ex stuff is like relationship building
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like you can finish some of those fights just by having a high enough rep with certain characters, and yeah, you can the if you should be able to get to it in your 5 hour demo. Um, the mission that I'm talking about where you can finish it super fast if your strength's level 7. Um, you'll know it's the one when they start talking about Dexter to Sean. That's the fixer that kicks off that
Mm-hmm.
mission. Um, you can you can skip a boss fight
Wow.
if you save one of the guys. Like these guys turn on each other, and then yeah, if you can end up saving the one guy. Whoop, that was me. I
Yeah.
I
Again,
hit
this
the
is like,
I hit the handle on my cup that's got my
oh, that's fine.
wild turkey in it.
I'm watching my food is leaving the store currently.
What'd you get?
Sushi. I got
Oh,
spicy salmon and a spider.
I forget that you guys like to eat during the stream.
It's timing wise for me,
Yeah,
like dinner.
yeah,
The
I get
hour
that.
difference makes it perfect for us.
Yeah, I get that.
Like that's
Well, and is Corey? Corey's far enough west, right? That he's an hour behind.
Central Time. Corey is where I used to live. So yeah, he's barely in Central, but he's in Central.
And he's moving to Orlando.
Yeah, that's the plan. Timing on that is way TBD. But that is the plan. Is he wants to move to Orlando.
So then he'll be back in Eastern.
Yeah, because he grew up in Parkland.
God, what a shithole. I just every place in Florida is a shithole, honestly. Like,
Thoughts that are fine.
you know, I think it's partially because like you and I grew up in the Midwest, so you can see.
Trees.
Well, you know, people are like, "Oh, Florida must be great." Like, you know, I'm sure when you were living there, people said that. You know, friends said that, and you know, I've
I'm
got
about to say my
family there.
sister
So,
also used to live in Florida. So yeah.
you know, I've got family there, so it's one of those situations.
Like there are spots that are really nice. The issue with those spots are they're either super expensive. Like Corey's parents live in St. Pete, which I love St. Pete.
Yeah, St. Pete's a really
Uh,
nice area.
but the issue is St. Pete's super expensive, and then also, just the idea to me that the hurricane could just come any second and just go, we're done now.
Yeah.
Like I just would have a problem with that of investing kind of right there.
Should it be shotgun boys? Are we shotgun boys?
My I'll get it.
Which one do you have?
Uh,
Oh, you have a
I can only,
Winchester.
yeah, I was gonna switch to a shotgun.
I was referencing the Island Boys. Because I'm an island boy.
But you know, but that's my thing with Florida also is that Florida is just hurricanes can just appear and knock out like half the state.
Florida is beautiful, but then you look at your bills and you're like, oh, that is not beautiful.
You too, electric bill is what sucks down there.
Yeah.
But then I realized when you go to the spots and talk to people, everywhere that isn't the Midwest, your electric bills apparently just suck.
It's just demand. Like, I mean, honestly. The only place probably in the country that's got cheaper electricity than the Midwest is probably the Tennessee Valley.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But like that's like because like when I lived in Minnesota, like me and Hannah split the utilities, but our total electric bill some months was $40.
Mm-hmm.
Like you understand how insane that is?
Yeah, it's pretty low. Grand Rapids is getting terrible. Luckily, I don't have to worry about it, but
It's built in your rent, to be fair, but yeah.
yeah.
Like you are paying it. I hate to break it to you.
Well, so, oh fuck yeah, I'll take an SKS. You can, you've got a shotgun, right? I'll give you my ammo. Yes, in a way, I'm paying for it, but Um, also, in a way, I'm not because, like, if I lived in a place immediately downtown
Mm-hmm.
for the same like price, utilities aren't included.
Right.
So yes, I'm paying for it, but also I'm in the biggest apartment in the house. Honestly, I might be paying the least because I negotiated my rent. Um, ooh, a jammer pack. Jammer packs are worth it. Like,
Yeah. This house was the only time I broke my rule of you don't negotiate because I tried to, and they were just like, yeah, no. Because that was when the market was trying to heat up.
yeah,
But I looked out because I didn't pay over asking price, so like it still wasn't stupid.
yeah. But yeah, so you know, yes, I'm paying for utilities in a sense, but also like short of having my computer run as like a Bitcoin farm, like I don't have much in the way of electricity bills
Mm-hmm.
because also how last week I said I was sweating my ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now freezing my ass off. Because that makes sense.
What was it in Texas? It dropped 50 degrees in like 2 days.
Uh, so this was probably it's probably coming up on 10 years now. Honestly, there was a stretch in Michigan where it was 85 degrees temperature difference in 36 hours.
Sheesh, that wind had to be intense.
That was air temp.
God damn.
Well, I mean, that was. Here's a level 3 backpack.
Oh, sweet.
Unless you have a jammer already.
Nope.
Yeah, it was like 25 or 30 below the start of the one day, and by the next like midday it was like 40 or 50.
God.
Which I mean it being I've got an SKS. I'll take the range. Ooh, I've got analysis paralysis here.
You gotta pick one.
I'll give you the barrel to pick up. It's a 7.62. It's a like modern AK. It's really good. So if you got an old AK, just take that one.
Yeah, it does use.
Like crazy temperature swings aren't that unheard of in Michigan. Like,
Sure,
I
that's
think,
like my boss lives in Tennessee, and he talks about Middle Tennessee like it's notorious for swings during the
well,
winter.
yeah. Also, that's the mountains. Like yesterday it was 50, and today's
Lucky.
high I think was 24, and it was like 27 or 28 the day before on Monday. So it went 24. I'll call it 27. 27, like 50 to 52, and then 24. That's been all winter. Like we'll have a random hot day in the middle of the week.
We don't really have hot days. We've been having like, if you're lucky, 30s days.
I would rather have the steady cold.
I'd rather be a little warmer, but back to the Florida thing though, wrapping it around. That's what I've learned is I now understand.
I got a 3x.
Nice. I understand conceptually why people are snowbirds because like part of me be like, oh, I like the idea of being able to escape winter for.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not a huge fan of winter, but it's
but part of it to me is like like this year I went down to Florida for a week or whatever to visit Corey and whatever, and like that might just be my new winter thing. Is like in the dead of winter, just go down to Florida for like a week or two, so you can just get out of the cold and then come back.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. It's why I like going down at Thanksgiving
Because
because
it's not quite that cold, but yeah.
yeah, there's not the um, your body's not used to the cold yet.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be people around here. There's doors randomly open. But yeah, it's
I like him.
that was a distance. I think I know where that was, but excuse me.
But also part of it is like, especially with the Florida
shit.
thing is, growing up in the Midwest is
Shit,
also
where's it?
very.
It's there. On my mark.
On your mark.
They're a ways
Oh, I see him. I
out.
can't hit him. I see him, but yeah, he's a ways.
I may have hit him.
I think you did.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a little high. Got him.
Okay,
Domed
run.
him 370. God, that felt good.
But it's like before-
369 meters. Headshot
Jeez.
with a silenced SKS. I was just lobbing rounds downrange.
But I say most part of the Midwest is like we're just used to certain things that like aren't true in other spots of the country. Like people talk about like how Texas and Florida these like giant affordable spots, which like they still can be. But like coming from like a Midwestern state, you're like, I think them runs more down here.
Oh shit. People.
Yep, I see him.
I knocked him. I knocked him. There's somebody else here. Alright, killed him.
Where's his friend?
His friend's over there. On my mark. Well, not on it, but in that building. You go left, I'll go right.
I go left, got it.
Just watch your corners.
Mm-hmm.
I knocked him. So there's another one somewhere. Alright, killed him. I didn't even see what that first guy had.
Nothing amazing, to be honest.
A red dot? Sure, I'll put a red dot on the deagle. I'm half tempted to, when we knock somebody, to,
Wait.
well, no, to use the deagle to kill them to level it up. Also, we've been playing way too good, honestly.
Yeah, this is the second game in a row where it's like, okay, we're doing alright.
Well, like, not just tonight, but since we started playing this again. Since it went free to play.
Maybe it's that I would be curious how they're ranking us and then the influx people.
Oh shit, I got shots on me. Okay, I see where they're at. Mark. They're about 150 out, if I had to guess.
Yep, I see him. He's behind the tree.
Yeah.
Kill. Got him. He's dead.
Yeah, he dropped. I got an assist, so. Quick, see what he had.
I'm doing. We have enough time, so I'm not that concerned.
Yeah, it's a phase 2 zone, so it's gonna be. It's 220.
It's gonna be hurt, but would also like I'm just saying from where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that's gonna be helpful. Get out of here.
Man, every time I take a sip of that, oh, Jesus
Yeah, you
Christ.
took a strong one.
That was a big one. Yeah, I have the I don't know if it's the blessing and a curse of if you give me something to drink, like, I don't sip anything. If it's a liquid, I'm drinking it.
Yeah, bourbon you sip.
I mean, also, like, these bottles, short of the Traverse City one, these bottles are at least 10 years old.
Yeesh.
9 years old. It'll be 10 this December. Because they are from when my grandfather passed.
Oh wow.
Like, it was one of his stashes. And it's not even everything. I just basically grabbed all the brown stuff. He had some, like, liqueurs that were solid.
Liqueurs are the things I always get concerned as I get older.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they were, like... I had a Godiva one that...
I have the Godiva one downstairs. The Godiva caramel, I think.
We pulled it out of the milk crate that it was in. And I went to pour it into the drain and nothing came out. So then I filled the sink with hot water. I filled what I could of the bottle with hot water and let it sit for an hour. And it came out in, like, gelatin chunks. Somebody running into the zone. Oh, no, never mind. He's doing that thing that the guy that we had last game where, like, he's running back and forth.
Must be a bot?
I don't know, because he's running somewhere else now, but...
Okay, like if it's the same pattern to be bot, but there's any little variation, it might not be.
No, he's running in a V.
Could be a bot that just broke its nav mesh is busted. My food has been delivered, so when we die, I'll grab it.
Just hole up in this house and you can quick grab it.
Okay. Sweet. I'll be right back. Don't die.
Short of them coming from the back, we should be fine. Where's that dude with the broken script in? I don't see him anymore. I do not see them. Why don't I see them?
Anything happen?
Nope. I've lost our broken scripting buddy, though.
Damn.
I don't know if he's behind a rock or if his scripting fixed. And
like, that had to be a bot.
I think the guy last game was... If he wasn't a bot, he was...
Dumb?
Somebody on a controller that, like, the controller inputs broke or something.
Because, like, the pattern was going and stuff.
Yeah. See, this is the stuff that I don't like in this game. Is when, like, we've kind of cleared out our area.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just quiet.
Too quiet.
In a way, yeah, it is too quiet. Alright, so this car is out of zone. And I'm in zone here. So We got about, what is that, 10 yards? If that, 6 yards. That I have to run back.
I also have a drone, by the way, if we need it.
I'd save the drone until we get
Mm-hmm.
close to final. I also have a jammer pack, so if I need to get out of the zone, I can.
Okay, I don't see anyone. That's
I don't
good.
hear anything either, so how there's 17 people alive?
It's still decent sized.
I finally heard shots. I think they're over that hill.
They have to be.
Like, the only thing I can think is that there's maybe somebody out in this field that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, is to our left. But if that's the case, they have even further to move in. What guns do you have? The barrel, and then what's your other one? Oh, it's a drone.
Drone.
Right? You only have one gun. There's an airdrop that's going to be in zone, it looks like.
That's suicide.
Well, I think we use it as, like, kind of a bait to see where people are. I have no doubt that I could get to it because I've got the jammer.
Mm-hmm.
That might be out of zone.
But I don't know if it's worth killing your jammer for.
Oh shit. They're running away. Get into the house. I'll keep an eye on them. Alright, they went behind a concrete wall. Can we get elevated in this room? Yep, cool. Do I have a shot? Yes, I do. The question is, will I have a shot on them? In that I can't answer.
Oh.
On my mark, in those trees, there's somebody. I can't tell if he spots us. He keeps running behind trees.
That could just be him being paranoid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that face value. On the backside of hill, though, so I'm watching.
He's at the front of that tree. He must be in zone at that tree. And he was out of zone at the other one. Okay, he's moving.
We gotta move, though.
fast. Yeah, we got, what, 2 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see anything that we can use as cover in the zone?
No.
Shit. Ignore that mark. There's some things, but they look like little shacks. Oh, that was me.
Okay.
I think our buddy's just a solo. He's hauling ass.
Well, it seems like a solo thing.
Well, he had his gun away, so he was X and just full sprint. So I mean, if we wanted to take him, we could.
Nothing.
He's shooting.
Okay. Got him.
I got him. 136.
That dead?
Yeah, he dropped. Just be careful with you shooting for distance because I've got a suppressor and you don't. He's on mark. They're shooting somebody. Like somebody's shooting. Like they got a combat going on. Let's get to the tree. Let's see what this dude had. First aid kits, level 2 vest. You got a scar and a Mark 12.
Nothing amazing.
Why didn't he shoot me with the Mark 12? Or maybe he did, but he just had iron sights.
I see the guy. Cutting over.
Oh, there's shots from like...
Okay, there's 8 alive, so just watch it.
There's a dude running with the zone. He's gonna be coming up this way.
Good God. Oh, I see him.
Yeah, if he starts taking shots, I'm going.
I'm watching behind us, just be safe.
So that was a good mark, but a bad mark.
I see him.
Yeah. Let him take cover.
I don't know what he's taking cover in.
That hay barrel. Ready?
You doing it?
I knocked
Oh,
him.
fuck. I also got knocked.
Right in front. Oh, shit. They must have been behind us.
Yeah, if I was both getting knocked like that.
Got 5 kills that game.
That's
That
a
hay
good
barrel
second
was
game.
200 yards out. So that's good to know. Like, I was just above... You know, I aimed just a little high for that. On the 4X. Oh, I didn't get credit for the 5th kill.
Damn.
It said I did.
Who isn't dead?
No, I was spectating them, and it said you finally killed whoever. And I said 5 kills. Oh boy, they have the spring into action event. And it's all trial stuff. Like I can get the target practice pan for 30 days. Or I can get 7 days for a preset slot. How about a no? The monetization in this game is weird. Dude, I'm level 9 on the SKS.
Decent.
Average engagement length 29 seconds. I wonder how they track that. Like from when I shoot to when the engagement's over, I guess. 30.9 items looted per game. 2.5 kilometers traveled per game. So my engagements are about half community average. I loot
Okay.
11 or 10 fewer items than average, and we travel about 0.3 of a kilometer further than average.
We travel more like that one.
So it says my engagement trait, decisive. My looting trait, selective. My travel trait, adventurous.
Adventurous.
That's under your career survival. Seeing as how it seems like it's going to take forever.
No.
I was like, seeing as how it's going to take forever to match. It's getting a little easier to drink it.
I think I know why.
It's almost at the end. It was a solid 8 pour.
Really?
Yeah, an 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So honestly, it's probably like 6 or 7 shots worth.
That's why at the end it got easier.
It's also why I don't like doing shots.
Because you're like this weak.
Well, it's an ounce. Like, of course you can do 1,000 shots because you're barely consuming anything.
Well, I don't like shots.
You know what we should explore? You know where we haven't been?
Huh.
The Sunken City.
Oh, Lord.
God, remember when we used to drop there all the time? Like, this was our... Well, obviously this was the only map, but... Like, Sunken City was where we were dangerous.
Dangerous. It's right for the cutoff. Yeah, I see it.
Speaking of dangerous, did you like the AEW reveals?
Which review are you talking about?
Jay White and Keith Lee.
Oh, yeah, that one's cool. There's some rumor that tonight they're going to reveal something, too.
That's the joke, is that they've got a surprise announcement every week.
Because apparently one of the wrestling blogs talking about how they saw there was someone backstage that was not supposed to be on the roster. So it's assumed that they're going to announce him tonight. But I don't know who. Because obviously at some point they're going to announce Hardy, but I don't think this is the time.
And they've teased it a couple times on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
But
because,
I feel like Matt needs to be gone for longer.
Sure. Because you know they want to do the Hardy Bros is what they want to do.
Well, they want to do the Hardy compound.
Mm-hmm.
Which they can't do right now.
Jeff's a free agent, I thought now.
Well, yes, he's a free agent, but they can't do that because his 90-day expires in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay.
Something like that. So they can't do it right now. They can do it soon. I am ready to, as they would say in the South, raise hail and praise Dale. I've got a 249.
Okay. But the other AW thing is, no, the numbers came out for how much that Saudi events are worth. I did not realize how much money they got per Saudi event.
Yeah, that's the whole, like, that's kind of what, you know, it's why you see guys like Taker and Goldberg and
come out for it,
because it's probably a $10 to $15 million payday for one event.
It's 50 million was the number that they were listing in their FEC filings.
But no, I'm saying like for those guys.
Oh yeah. The income for the company is 50 mil, and then also you have to divide that between people in that. They have made more money in the Saudi Arabia events than every WrestleMania combined.
My favorite stat was Chamber was better for WWE than AEW's first TV contract, which makes
That was good.
sense when you think about like kind of the logistics of obviously AEW's first TV contract wasn't going to be great.
I bet you when they renegotiate, it'll be decent.
Oh, it'll be strong.
Because they do decent cable numbers, for sure. The trick would be if they're able to ever get it onto a network channel.
I don't think they want to.
But could you imagine? Yeah, because they like being PG-13. They like being the 90s wrestling.
Yeah, like that's the whole draw is that
They can be a little more rough, a
AEW
little.
can effectively do whatever they want to. And I mean, realistically, like, they're able to do all of that, and it feels right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't feel weird or forced or anything like that. It's like, oh, you know, Mox wants to have a death match. Of course he does. Like, that's his character. Or like, you know, you want to have a lights out match in the women's division.
You want to have actual women's division people respect. It's AEW stuff.
I mean, we joke about WWE's women's division stuff, but like, they're doing all right with that. Like,
they're just not booking anyone good
yeah.
in WWE. That's the problem. Is like it shouldn't be that every WrestleMania I turn to the exact same champions.
Or it's so predictive that you know, okay, like.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I can only imagine how much they're paying Brock Lesnar right now.
Yeah, because he's actually showing up on TV more than once a year.
That's gotta be a fat check.
Because like he used to get paid millions to show up one for WrestleMania and then some gimmicks ahead of time.
It was, yeah, I think his one contract was like 6 TV appearances and 2 or 3 pay-per-views or something like that.
The rumor is that Styles just re-signed, and his number apparently was 3 mil a year.
Which makes sense. Like, he's 40 or 41.
It's upsetting because we all wanted Styles to like leave WWE.
But where does he go? Like,
bring him to AEW.
No, he doesn't go to AEW because, like, from the sounds of it, him leaving New Japan when he did, like, that cut a lot of ties with Bullet Club.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's still very good friends with, like, the Good Brothers and that, but, you know, you cut all those ties and, like, what, you bring him into AEW to, like, reignite.
But what about so Hugo? What
feud? But
what are your thoughts on the rumor that's going to be AEW versus New Japan Pro?
For what?
Oh, the rumor is they're going to do a merge pay-per-view.
Makes sense. You know, those crowds are more or less the same.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of the people
States,
obviously
like,
overlap.
The people in the States that watch New Japan watch AEW.
Mm-hmm. 100%. A lot of times it's similar people. Like. I'm gonna be curious also what happens to like this Ring of Honor stuff since they're adjusting all that.
Ring of Honor's dead.
I thought they were still trying to like save the brand.
It's going to be in brand and name only, pretty much. Okay, we might be good. I saw the smoke out on the airdrop, and that normally means it's been looted. Look at this. A virgin airdrop.
Oh my. That can't be legal.
Depends on the state, bud. I've got all the range in the world. I've got a Mark 14 within 8 times. I could probably shoot the moon if I wanted to. It's just all my old stuff, so it's a bunch of level 2. No, I think once we... oh shit, you know what next week's gonna be? Next week is going to be the last stream before SWW 2.0.
Oh.
Which, yeah, by the way, we're rehauling, we're revamping like a lot of what we do. So
Not that different. I'm looking at the schedule. It's not that different.
well, no, in terms of like how people will experience it.
That's fair.
So that's all going to be announced, I guess, next week on next week's stream.
Assuming we finish it on time, or worst case, it'll get delayed a week or two. But yeah, soon.
But yeah, you know, one of the things, I'll tease it now. One of the things is we want to do more meetups and live event stuff, which obviously, you know, conventions need to happen.
Which they're again happening now.
They're starting to happen, yes, but those need to happen. Excuse me, for us to do that. But I think it would be really cool, like if it worked out where like AEW was in Chicago for a pay-per-view over like a weekend holiday.
AEW is usually oh shit. All Out's normally here.
$247. That's good to know. I'll do my best.
Just. Oh fuck.
Oh, he's got something big. Son of a bitch. He hit me good with something. I don't know what. But yeah, doing like a hangout like that Friday night before the Saturday show, or like going out for a couple beers before the show or something. Watch out, they've got a car. They're pushing us. They're pushing us fast.
Where are they?
Over there.
Oh, I just saw something.
Yeah, they're just ripping Brodies, so we might be okay. But yeah, to do something like that and. Oh shit.
The car.
It's those guys. I think they're just driving.
Right?
I think they're just joyriding.
They had a good time.
Shit, I took big shot.
Oh fuck. Oh.
I don't see him though, is the problem. Oh. No, never mind, that's papers.
I like how your neck was just shot into.
Dude hit me like perfectly between armor. I don't know where this dude is. I'm gonna see if I can draw him out. I hear the car.
Oh, there's the car. I've got a smoke grenade, but no real grenade, so.
Yeah, I've just got a smoke.
Because I would have used it on them when they got close otherwise. You see him?
It's somebody that's down. I'm just. That's 400 meters out, so.
You're finishing the job.
Yeah.
Putting out the misery.
Stealing a kill. They're probably not super happy about it, but. Now that I know it's 400 to where the alligator is, I can change my zero distance, and if I see somebody over there, I can zero in on them.
Oh, after ordering it 2 months ago, I'm finally getting my AEW shoes this week.
Your AEW shoes?
They liquidated all of their shoes back in January, so I got a pair of Jericho shoes for like $20.
Again, shoes? What the shit?
They're high tops.
Did you see anything?
No.
We got bikers.
I hear that.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck. Keep moving.
Unless it's those bikers.
Has to be, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The down one. Shit. Ran out of ammo. What the shit? M24 headshot. Damn.
It's a
Good
level
on
8.
him. Like, that was a good shot. Got 2 kills.
Oh, I'm gonna go check my stat thingy since you said about that. Where'd you say it was?
It's under career and survival, I believe.
Okay.
161 damage.
Career and then survival.
Yeah.
I skirmisher. I have a way less average combat distance than most people. My engagement rate is decisive. My average engagement length is only 30 seconds. And I am adventurous with an average of 2.8 kilometers per game.
My combat trait is sniper. I average 50 meters. So
Yeah,
that's
mine's
8.
14.2.
I'd love to see that, um, I'd love to see all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can only see those 3. Match history overview.
Oh.
We finished in the top 10 4 times.
I assume it's this season.
Yeah. We played 7 matches. Our average placement is 10.9. My KD is 3.9. My average damage is 319.9.
That's an insane KD.
3.9?
Yeah.
It's okay. My most kills was 8. I've played for 2 hours and 1 minute. Supposedly. 17 knocks, 1 revive. I acquire 4.14 weapons per round. Let's look at first person squad. My longest kill in first person squad, 1.23 meters.
So in front of you.
Yeah, it was a fist kill. My longest kill in third person, 369.17. I mean, I'm happy if I can get over 150. That's, to me, being able to be dangerous over 100 meters is super important in this game.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, you can, like, if you're dangerous at 100 meters...
You're dangerous.
Well, you can just manipulate people. Because, like, if you and I can engage somebody relatively consistency from 100 to 150 meters and be effective at that distance, unless they've got sights, that's a tough distance to do with iron sights. And especially because a lot of people are, not a lot of people in this game change fire modes.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's the key with the AK, is to just set it to semi-automatic and just take pot shots. Because then it's a 30-round SKS, pretty much.
Okay, that's the thing. We're supposed to hear about the AEW game this year, aren't we?
Yes. Supposedly sooner rather than later.
I heard it was something about, like, alpha-ish.
Yeah, that was coming from Omega's podcast with, was it Meltzer?
Yeah. That sounds right.
It was either Meltzer or Alvarez.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that podcast.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that he did it. Like,
yeah, because Omega obviously is recovery right now, so I just didn't expect to hear from him.
Well, and he's never been, like, a public person.
Well, besides the Giant Bomb stuff?
Well, but even that, like, he's not...
Yeah, he kind of shows up, does it, and leaves.
He plays Kenny Omega, he's not... It's not like he's talking about, what the shit? It's not like he's talking about all of his...
Mm-hmm. Personal stuff.
Yeah.
God, this is the matchmaking from hell.
Yeah, I went from like 15 to 35, now it's a minute 45. And we're already at 3 minutes, pretty much. There's a victory dance that's one of those TikTok things. It's called the Magic Bomb. That's so stupid. Sam Sarah by Jane Kim choreography. Okay, so I see what this is. These are like, they licensed out the Magic Bomb and Samsara. Like, it's actual choreography from somebody. You know, not just like, not just a triple dab.
Huh.
You know, it's like actual.
Not just default triple dab.
Jesus Christ, 4 minutes.
Should we try again?
Well, is this where we find out that because I'm in the menu that it's wigging out our matchmaking time?
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just start it again. Ready up.
Oh, I didn't realize you canceled. Readying up.
2 minutes 14 now. Yeah, I really wonder, like, at what point, you know, at what point do some of these AEW signings become all elite in name only?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, obviously Keith Lee is most likely contracted to AEW, and that's it right now. But like Jay White, he's not
Right.
He's not a member of AEW. He's just
Showing up.
He's in the States right now, which is interesting because he's.
I do kind of like how they do that.
Yeah, like Jay's from New Zealand, and I think he was living in Japan when the pandemic hit. So, you know, just the logistics of that is interesting. Because I mean, like, obviously, you know, when Kenny was living in Japan and effectively commuting to the States to do like PWG shows and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing. But you know, that's when the borders were open. You know, and Jay White is, I believe, still a New Zealand citizen, even though he lives in Japan. And now he's in the States, so yeah, like, where does he go? Does he go back to New Zealand, and then, you know, is New Zealand on, like, Japan's travel list or whatever? And
Maybe. I don't know enough about all the...
yeah. Dude, at the rate this going, I'm gonna fall asleep waiting for this
Right?
goddamn game. Like, I was already exhausted before we started this, and now I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I don't know what else. Like, what else do we have that we could play?
Check out the store while you're doing that.
check out the revamped Sea of Thieves. Could do some Kerbal. Send somebody to the moon.
Are we calling it, you Sim?
Play normal matches and reach 80 to play ranked?
Right?
80? I'm what, like 35 or 36?
Yeah, like, you have to play a lot. Because it resets every season.
That's nuts.
Because my argument should be is once you've unlocked rank, you should keep it unlocked.
You probably do.
Because that'd be wild otherwise.
Esports mode. Let's try the Zombie Survival 2.0.
Sure.
2 and 3 minutes, never mind. Sure, we'll try this casual mode. See if that's any better.
Maybe we'll look out. It doesn't even tell us.
That could be a good thing. And in casual, it only needs 12 players.
Oh, really?
I think it said 88 AI. Like, honestly, how does... Hold on, let me check something real quick. Every day at midnight UTC. UTC is 6 hours ahead of us. So it should be fine. They could at least give you another song for the
Right.
lobby. So I forget what podcast or stream we were talking about it. I said, I'm going back through old podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll go on a binge where like I don't listen to it for like 2.5 months.
And then you'll have just stacks.
Yeah, and then I'll just like listen to a bunch and then catch up and then.
Did you ever listen to the game of the year this year where they started with ranking the letters?
I have not listened to that yet, so.
No, the spoiler: the first game of the year topic is ranking the letters.
That's not surprising.
I think J won.
Well, of course it did. There's what, 4 of the 5.
Every person on that podcast, I think, had a J or all but
No,
one.
yeah, it's all 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's Gersman, Bacalar, Chess, Jason, Jan.
Yeah, that's why J won.
And then Grub.
Which is a Jeff.
Yep. and then like
You
Danny.
have the GameSpot people float in, but I wouldn't consider them main.
Yeah, no, like I mean, I would consider Danny because he hosts a show.
But he's not doing it now, but he was.
Hosted a show.
Yeah.
Let's be real. But I mean, good on him for realizing that he maybe went a little too far in. All right, we'll try regular mode.
This is just sad but funny.
Select game mode. But yeah, everybody's name starts with J. That's funny. But where's it go with this? Listening to old bombcasts. Oh, and the one that I was listening to today, they were talking about the Bungie sale, and during the whole process of the Activision sale to Microsoft, like it's pretty clear that they're going to turn Call of Duty exclusive. Like
they said they weren't for a while at least.
Well, they have to finish out their contract, which I believe Modern Warfare 2 is the last one.
That sounds about right.
They'll leave Warzone on everything. Because that would be stupid, to cut that out of how many different revenue sources. But, and then they were talking about the Destiny set, and I was just thinking about it, I'm like, okay, Activision gets Call of Duty, turns that exclusive. What if Sony just pulls the biggest of big dick moves?
But they said they're not going to.
And makes Destiny exclusive.
But they directly said already they're not going to.
Well, they said they won't do it now.
No, I'm pretty sure they said Destiny will always be.
Well, Destiny 2. But Destiny 2's, let's be real, getting long in the tooth. I think this is year 10 of their 10-year plan. With Destiny, and it's year 5 of Destiny 2. Like, they need to do, there's basic work that needs to be done on Destiny to get it up to scuff.
My favorite was you could tell people who paid attention to games or not based upon how many of them said the words, "Oh, so Sony owns Halo now?"
Well, I mean, obviously no, but it brings into question, like, when Bungie split, what kind of rights do they retain to...
None. There is no way.
There could be royalty rights.
I doubt it. Because they were an internal studio as part of it, so, like, it's kind of a...
Yeah, I guess.
That's part of it. If they went internal, I'd give it to you, but them being internal, there'd be no incentive. Like, the internal studios don't get those.
Well, that was also a different time when they would have been internal. Like,
but the last two, I guess the other one is the last 2 Halo games, they weren't.
Yeah, no, like what was their last one? ODST?
ODST and Reach were both... Them no longer being internal, that was part of the deal.
So, it... In a weird roundabout way, Sony might own some assets to Halo.
They might, but I bet you they can't use them. I think the world
to me... those contracts are written.
Sure. I think we're gonna have the weirdest world when at some day that Microsoft decides to do a Halo Call of Duty Warzone crossover.
You're 6 months from that happening.
But like, I bet you they have to wait till the deal closes.
I mean,
but like, think about how wild that's gonna be.
Also, let's be real. Halo hasn't been good since ODST.
People liked this Halo, to be fair.
Yeah, but also that thing fell off a fucking cliff.
Oh no, it fell off a cliff. I will accept that terminology. I just meant like broadly speaking, it was really well reviewed and people did like it.
Yeah, but you would have to imagine, like, that was literally like Taste of the Week.
Uh,
You know, I don't think you could have gotten any more Taste of the Week with Halo. It was like, it's out and it's gone.
what I found interesting though is Bungie yesterday with the new expansion was 2,000 players short of their record
Well, they said they got what, like 1 million
pre-orders,
pre-orders
and
on
that
it?
for an expansion pack, that's giant.
Yeah, like,
Like expansions don't do those types of numbers, or like they don't do them immediately,
uh,
unless you're WoW.
non-WoW expansions
Yeah,
don't do those.
WoW, but like most don't. Like that's a WoW thing,
Yeah.
and WoW is a very different type of beast.
1, 2,
Ooh.
maybe 3.
Oh, I haven't checked WoW numbers recently. I'm curious how that thing is.
Dead.
But like, dead is still profitable. Like this is what's weird about WoW.
If I remember right, hearing it was worse than expected.
And what I'm still because WoW still has not gone free to play, which is still shock. Like they still have that.
Dumbass.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm right behind you, Sam. Oh. Hello.
There's a 249 here. He didn't grab that. Instead, he grabbed an AK. And it was like, hurt the dirt, the derp, hurt the derp.
I got this.
I heard footsteps and I saw your name getting close. And I was like, okay, you're coming in. And
And
then
then
I
nope.
turned and looked, and this dude's just like reaching up, you know, standing up from looting. And I'm like, dumbass, just pull out the vector and wasted him. Where at?
I don't know.
Maybe outside the walls.
Are you getting? We have Batman in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Which I'm assuming is going to be next month's movie.
Yeah, most likely.
Because like, it's
they're close to me.
yeah. Like I know superheroes, you don't love superheroes, but like it's Batman at a certain point. Like,
Yeah. So you behind me?
that's me.
So otherwise that person's gonna get a vector shoved in their face. Oh, right in front of me.
Please no, don't do that.
We got a gator.
Where?
Gator got knocked. He's right in front of us.
Oh, there he is.
Killed him.
Do you know another guy?
Yeah, I killed him. Like he went down,
Yes.
down. Unfortunately, I have to swap out. Oh, I need that.
I'm gator ready.
I need that.
I find it funny that when you loot someone's clothes, the clothes stay on them.
It makes sense.
I just would, if it was me, I would just have them switch clothes with what you're wearing. Actually, no, this is a better look.
I need 45. Also, hey, did you know you're playing Battlegrounds right now?
Yes? Why?
The thing on Steam just popped up.
Oh.
You took the guy's 45. I need that.
No, I've had this.
Oh shit, Barnes. I knocked him. I'm out of ammo.
Where are we being shot from?
I knocked him. I need 45 ammo in the worst fucking way.
Let me see what I got. 45?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Alright, keep your head on a swivel, because this guy's still alive. Alright, he's dead now. I finally killed somebody else, so... I don't know what's going on. If he just bled out, or
Possible.
if somebody killed the other one. I need healing. I've only got painkillers.
I got one energy drink, so.
I'm not the same place, so... Oh shit, there's an airdrop right here.
Fuck.
MG3, hell yeah. I've got Hitler's machine gun. Dude, I'm about to wreck somebody's world with this thing.
Fine, they're gonna like snipe you and it won't matter. Well,
Oh, health items, oh, health items. Where the hell are you? I like that I got an MG3 from the airdrop, because I've only used one in the training, and I used it for like 10 seconds. Just to see what it was like. Oh, hey, bandages. So I don't think I've brought it up on stream, but
oh what?
I'm just going through, picking up some of this stuff. I decided to hop back on the dating horse and downloaded a couple of the apps.
Oh lord.
First off, like I saw a stat today that less than 3% of guys on Tinder match when they swipe right on somebody. Whereas I think with women it was like 30%.
I just like 99.
Here's a level 3 vest if you don't have one already. Just chilling. So it's like that's an insane stat. It's kind of a sad stat when you think about it. Like, you know, who are these apps really built for in that situation? Like, but so a bunch of because where I'm located, I'm within 40 miles of like 4 universities.
Oh yeah, so
I get a lot of like 20 somethings, which is fine with me. And it's funny though, because like I think I have probably the standard red flags that most people would have, like you know, I have kind of an age limit of like ideally they're 21 or older.
I was gonna say they have to do a drink. That's kind of the age you're at where that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm 26. Like, I'm not looking to babysit.
Came out though. Although, if they 18, they 18.
You know, it would be nice if I could go to a bar and get shit faced and then not have a DD as a date. Um, you know, so like age, and then I've been like anybody 30 or older. I've been just like,
You're getting close though, but I hate to break it to you.
I know I am like I'm not like I'm not freaking out about like oh man, but it's just like okay, is it okay? You're there somewhere.
No,
Um,
around.
so you know like 21 to I'd consider 30. Um, you know like that's not a hard limit
You're
by
like
any means.
30 to 35, especially if they're loaded.
Well, the problem is it's my second red flag and it's kids. Like
Mm.
if they already have kids. Like I'm not against kids, but also like I haven't been in a serious relationship in like a decade. You know, I'm not about to have one of my first ones be a like 20 something single
With a
mom.
kid.
You know, like I barely have my shit together and I don't even have that together on every day. Um, you know, just in terms of that and then so that becomes, you know, the 30 problem is
Mm-hmm.
exasperated in that because you know, yeah, like if they were a little bit older but they had cash on hand, you know, that's great. But a lot of those have kids, so
Mm-hmm.
again,
You're not
I'm
here to
not
be pop
against
up.
it, but also I'm not currently in the position where I would feel comfortable doing that.
Yes, Poppy.
Um, but so there's a music festival that's about a mile and a half from where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the girls have photos from that festival in their Tinder photos. I'm like, dude, I should change my Tinder bio to say like, I live a mile from Breakaway, so we don't have to worry about a DD or anything.
Actually, not the worst video you've had.
No, like, because I think right now it says like, what does it say? Photographer by education, used to make movies, internet Z-lister. I think is what it says. Um, which I mean, it's you know, it's not two truths and a lie. It's three truths. Um, and yeah, like I had one that I matched with, who, and I don't even know why I swiped right on her. I apparently didn't read her bio, but her bio had her Instagram handle in it, which I'm like, okay,
Oh,
I messaged her on Instagram. Well, I went to her Instagram, and it's like an OnlyFans page.
oh my god.
What the? So just pause the discussion. That plane was heading the other direction, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just whatever. Um, so I messaged her on Instagram. I'm like, hey, look, you know, we matched on Tinder, and I just want to know, like, are you looking for something? Or are you just advertising your OnlyFans? She never responded to that. She never responded to my message on Instagram or on Tinder. And then I checked my Tinder messages today, and we were unmatched.
Of course.
So I'm like, you know, honestly, that was probably for the better. Because like I mean, you know, if she was using Tinder to advertise her OnlyFans, like I have no problem with that. It's just if that's what you're trying to do, I'm gonna match.
Hear me out. Should I make a Tinder, but for us, like an entity?
Tinder for what?
Just to advertise the show.
People do it for lost cats, apparently. So it wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
I would love the world though, where someone did it for a lost cat and someone responded because they actually found the cat.
Yeah, I saw it. So just saw that about the lost cat thing today. So I don't know if somebody actually found it. I'm just gonna camp the bridge because
Why not?
So yeah, she never answered. I had one that responded, and I replied, and that was 3 or 4 days ago. Still hasn't responded. I have one that I sent a message, and I don't have read receipts because that's one of the dinner premium things.
Hmm.
So I have no idea if she's even been on the app or not, but so yeah, I was like, just my luck, you know. I look at doing this, and it's either and one of my other red flags is if you have any sort of like political stuff, like one side or the other, like right, it doesn't matter.
Like it should be in your profile.
Like what the Sam Hill? Like I know this is the map thing, but truck is drunk.
Truck is drunk.
You know, like either side, left or right, like, you know, if you feel like that is such a defining part of your personality, you know, that's just not going to work. Because, like, I don't see my political or religious beliefs, like, they're not enough of an impact in my daily life to even mention them. So, you know, that I'm just like, why? You know, why are they so adamant about putting that stuff in there? And
especially college kids.
Yeah.
Especially college kids.
Like, let's be real, college kids. Your photos of you with the Trump flag, or you with whatever, like, it just looks trashy. If I'm being
oh my god, I'm still in the play area.
I was gonna say, I'm in it, so you're definitely in it.
Where are you, under the bridge?
I'm just to the left of you.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the truck come by and it obviously didn't go for you, that's what I was curious. The drunk truck.
I found it interesting. Hinge, I signed up for that today. And that has in it, like, religious affiliation.
You also rank how much you care about it, though, too.
Political affiliation. No, it's just a, like, are you X, Y, or Z? And you don't have to answer them. Which I thought was actually an interesting part of it. Okay, now I'm fully in the zone. And, you know, it was, at least with that, like, it just straight up says, like, Hinge has, you know, your preference, like, it has what you're looking for, and you can choose, like, just friends, a relationship, dating, you know, things like that. It has your stance on kids. Like, I don't have any, but I want them, or I have them, you know, things like that. So, like, that actually seems kind of...
Are you actually in? What the hell?
Yes, I'm in the zone. I am as close as you can get, I think.
I don't think you can.
The top of my boots are outside of the zone. Or no, it's
That's
where
what
my...
confused me, because part of you wasn't.
So this is funny. Depending on the camera angle, it's either mid-calf or to the bottom of where my pants are. So yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes, because
New updates.
it would kind of, I guess, be nice to get back into that life, but
Hinge is how I met Christine, so like it's fine.
yeah. Well, the thing that I don't, I think it's Hinge. You have usernames.
Do you? I don't remember
I
that.
think that's Hinge.
Like it's possible, I just don't remember.
That might be Plenty of Fish. One of them, you have a username. It doesn't have your actual name. And those, like, choosing a username is...
You realize it's 2v1.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the truck.
The truck is not a person.
Oh, is it not?
That's the map specific thing. Oh, he's right here.
Mark him. Thank you.
Oh, this dude's about to get a brutal awakening. Got him.
Oh my god, it's our first chicken dinner.
Yeah, first chicken dinner on stream. 7 kills. And I killed him with the MG3. God, that thing's awesome. What a way. What a way. Hey, you're playing PUBG again.
That's amazing that we got that.
And it was so nonchalant.
Mm-hmm. Like it was like, oh, it's close by.
I wasn't even looking to see how many people there were left. Just like, man, we haven't seen anyone. That was a little lopsided. 7 kills, 586 damage to 18. I almost matched my bot kill total.
That's funny.
And that was, as far as I know, legit people. Like, you know, we're both high 30s. We shouldn't be getting bots.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was like a 1 or 2 fill-ins, but yeah.
Yeah. What a way to end the night.
Right.
And with that, we are going to end the night. We're going to end it a little early because PUBG matchmaking is horrendous right now. So
Yeah.
we're not going to be able to fit another one in before our normal end time. Next week will be... Next week is a stream you'll want to tune into. It's going to have a lot of information for how SWW is going forward.
Even because even if it's not fully done, we might still have the. Here's how it's gonna.
Yeah.
Just because we have a lot to do, so I have a hunch it might not be done fully, but yeah, we'll at least talk about it.
Yeah. And yeah, it'll probably be PUBG again.
It
obviously,
seems to be working.
we know who the weak link is. Like
Corey, we get it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying he wasn't with us. We won.
Yeah. I mean, the only time that we've won on a stream, well, the one time you dropped halfway through, and the other time Corey wasn't here. Actually, both times Corey wasn't there.
Exactly.
It was just the two of us. So, yeah.
Well,
We will see y'all next week with a doozy of a stream. Goodbye, everyone.